All right, DeShaun Watson is going to play for the Dolphins. DeShaun Watson going to play for the Panthers. DeShaun Watson is going to play for the Eagles. DeShaun Watson is going to play for the Broncos. Like, man, DeShaun Watson is not even eligible to play. DeShaun Watson is eligible to play. DeShaun Watson being caught innocent. DeShaun Watson is guilty. DeShaun Watson is innocent. Deshaun Watson has a trade clause in his contract. Man, here's the thing. Out of all the things I just said, the only thing that is in concrete and that is written in stone, well, not literally in stone, but in contract, is that Deshaun Watson has a no trade clause. All right. And as far as we know, the only team that he wants to go to for some reason is the Miami Dolphins. All right. And he's not allowing the Texans to trade him anywhere else. He has never wavered that clause. He has never opened it up to any other teams, despite what has been reported. So that means the people who report stuff need to be held accountable. If I reported that, I need to be held accountable. I need at least say I'm wrong. All right. But anyways, this is interesting, man. Like, the trade deadline is next Tuesday. So that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days away. Okay. I'm not sure what time it ends on Tuesday. But Deshaun Watson, yeah, seems more than likely that his time as a Houston Texan is going to be officially over. But what's crazy is that we've all been led to believe that, well, the team is not playing him because of the civil lawsuit that's going on, which I don't think is true. Because Deshaun Watson had already established before that he doesn't want to play for the Texans anymore, and that he's not going to play for the Texans anymore. And for the Texans to continue to act like as though, well, we're not going to play him because of what's going on with this and that. No. You know what? It reminds me of, like, it's a movie called Waiting. And Justin Long's character, he's an actor that plays in the movie, and he would say, he went to, at the end of the movie, he went to his supervisor and says, hey, man, I'm going to be leaving. I'm putting my 2 weeks notice in. So I just wanted to come straight up and tell you. And then his manager says, no, you're fired. He's like, no, I'm putting in my 2 week notice. You're fired. You couldn't hack it here. Don't even bother coming back. And he's like, are we really going to do this like that? So, like, the Texans, they haven't been playing them because he doesn't want to play for the Texans. He doesn't want to play for y'all Texans, I'm not talking about the fans because I'm a Texan fan. He's talking about the organization. His beef is with the organization. And I understand his beef because every Houston Texans fan has beef with this organization. You do. You do. If you have no kind of beef at all with this organization, you're not a real Texans fan. You have not been paying attention. And you can still root for them and still have beef with them. But I root for them because they're the hometown team. I want to see the hometown team do well. But also, just like, hey, if my kids were bringing home Fs from school, I'm still going to support my kids. But guess what? I'm not happy. I got beef with you bringing Fs home. So I got a beef with the Texans getting Fs in free agency, getting Fs in player development, getting Fs in the draft, getting Fs how they treat their players, getting Fs in coaching, Fs in hiring Jack Easterby, Fs with Cal McNair being a crappy owner, just Fs with a smile is what my old English teacher, Mrs. Day, used to say. God rest her soul, rest in peace. But man, it sucks that Deshaun Watson is going to be gone. If he's not going to be gone by the trade deadline, he's going to be gone in the offseason. It sucks because it's hard trying to get a great franchise quarterback. Like, everybody's not as fortunate as the San Francisco 49ers to where they go from Joe Montana and then immediately go to Steve Young, or the Indianapolis Colts. They go from Peyton Manning, then after that 1 year, then they go get Andrew Luck. It doesn't work like that for everybody. It does not. Shoot, you can even talk about the Patriots. Mac Jones, of course, is not on Tom Brady's level, but you go 1 year without Brady. You did get it Cam Newton, who was doing pretty good till he caught COVID, but then now the next year you got Mac Jones, who has a lot of potential in him. But you take somebody like the Miami Dolphins, since Dan Marino, they've been trying to get this quarterback position right. They have brought in talented quarterbacks, but injuries. They could have had Drew Brees, but injury to his shoulder. They chose to pass on from that. They had brought in Dante Culpepper, but he had injuries, So it's always something, But with Deshaun Watson, with this case, I don't know what all went down. Okay. But I do hope that justice is served for who was wrong. Like, if what the young ladies are saying is true about him, where, he assaulted them and all that stuff, well, you know what? Justice must be served. Now, on the flip side, if they are lying, justice must be served on them also. Because, we can't live in a society where you're allowed to lie on people and there are no consequences. That's not something that we accept from children. So we shouldn't accept that from adults. Okay? I'm not calling anybody a liar. I'm just saying, like, for example, if DeShaun Watson is lying, he needs to be held accountable. Forget all this. I get sick and tired of people saying, well, he should settle. He should settle. Well, if he believes that he is innocent, well, guess what? He has a right to a fair trial. He has a right to defend himself. He does not have to settle. He should not have to settle just because it makes you comfortable. You want to see him get out there and play. Because honestly, if you believe that he did these things, you should believe that he should never get to play football again. Okay? So now if you believe that he is innocent, then yeah, okay. You should believe that he should play. Well, you know what? I can't tell people what to believe. But this situation here, it's scary on both sides. Like, let's say he's 100% innocent, right? And everything was consensual with these ladies. He could face jail time, possibly, and being in jail for doing something that he did not do. Or let's say if you're one of the young ladies, all 23, and DeShaun Watson really did do something illegal to you and stuff like that, and it wasn't consensual, okay? And he forced you to do whatever it is they said he did. What if he gets off scot-free? Then what does that say? But I do believe that, in due time. I do know in a lot of these cases, when you hear about it, people are quick to settle. And even when you settle, it's not quick to go away. Even if you're found not guilty, stuff is not quick to go away. It's not, but we'll see about that. But as far as on the football side, if with DeShaun Watson, man, I mean, if he goes to the Miami Dolphins, they're getting a phenomenal quarterback. And the thing about it is, if you're Miami, yeah, you need to get, hey, I don't care if it's 5 first-round draft picks. DeShaun Watson is worth that. Okay? Because for 30 years, you have not found a top 5 quarterback, not even top 10 quarterback. Okay. Now, it's hard. You cannot have first round picks, but guess what? You can still build your team through the draft. Second round, third round. It's a lot of talent with that, but it's always harder to pick through the first rounds because it's a lot of pressure, a lot of expectations on them. But anyways, that's my thoughts on that matter. Wish it could have worked out in a different way. Houston Texans, I'll talk about them on a different topic. But anyways, once again, thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button, that subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.